Hey everybody, and welcome to Freelancers. I'm going to be covering Redbox Arbitrage in 2020. There's an enormous retail game sale going on, and essentially the problem with Redbox is a lot of people rent movies and things like that, but they don't quite go to Redbox to rent video games now. There's a lot of other services that offer that offer it a little bit easier to do than Redbox. So Redbox is having a lot of competition, and end result is basically trying to unload their supply. If you're not familiar with what Redbox is, they do movies, they do games, and other exclusives of movies that might have just came out. Obviously, renting out a movie that came out within the last year can be viable because it might not be on Netflix yet, it might not be on Hulu, it might not be on Disney Plus. So, getting an opportunity to rent out an actual movie still is a viable business. Games, not so much. Games lose their value very quickly in most niches, and as highlighted by Gamestop, it's been going on for a while here. Some of the discounts you can probably still see if you're lucky enough to find them. Now, keep in mind, these are physical arbitrage locations, so you gotta look through a lot of zip codes and find out if the one in your particular area is viable. And I'll walk you through the process here, but I'm just going to cover some of the sales going on that you can potentially find. You got Assassin's Creed Odyssey, $15. You got Borderlands 3, $20. You got Call of Duty Modern Warfare, $30. You got Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled, $15. And that's a fairly new game. It just came out within the last year and a half as kind of a renewed Switch version of it. And you got Days Gone, you got The Stranding, you got Devil May Cry 5, which is fairly new as well. It's getting a little bit aged at this point, but as you can see, a lot of these are potentially still viable for resale. You got The Division 2, The Evil Within 2, Fallout 76, Far Cry New Dawn, Gears 5, Injustice 2. You got Kingdom Hearts 3, which came out not too long ago. You got Madden NFL, not so good of a deal. You got Marvel Spider-Man, $10. You got Metro Exodus, 11. You got the MLB The Show, 19. Mortal Kombat 11 for only 18. NBA sports games, not much value in them. You got Resident Evil 2, 15, and you got Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, 25. Wolfenstein Youngblood, $12. As you can see here, they're highlighting some of the sales here. You got Borderlands 3, which is fairly new and it's a very low price. You got Star Wars Jedi is just another one. Then you got all these other console games. They have PS4, Xbox One, and Switch games. And there's a wide variety of selections here, but we're going to go over just some of the Switch ones, for example, here, because Switch games don't go on sale very often. And as you can see here, the selection isn't exactly the biggest selection, but there is a few highlightable titles that don't go on sale very often. We're going to go through here. You got even the new Pokemon game that came out recently. You got Dragon Ball. You got a whole variety of things. You got Mario Tennis Aces. I've seen some of these for under 30. Where if you go through eBay or you go through another venue, they're 40 or higher. So you aren't necessarily going to get super big discounts for arbitrage, but you may find a viable deal. And the biggest issue with utilizing arbitrage with Redbox is the fact that it's location based, which means that if you don't live around a lot of Redbox, kiosks in your area, you're not likely to find that great of a deal. Or if you live in too big of a city, the arbitrage aspect might be kind of gone to any viable degree. You might go to the kiosk and there's absolutely nothing viable. But the benefit of which is that you can search all of these games. There's a lot of different games. All you do is you pick the game, say Mega Man, comes up right here. It's from the Switch, and as you can see here, you just click the buy it at the box, and then They highlight it's available in limited cities, and they don't really highlight where exactly it's most viable to be found. But you can kind of surf around with random zip codes here. Pop right into that here in just a second. And of course, this is a United States arbitrage opportunity. You're not going to really find this necessarily in other countries. There's variations of Redbox in other countries that might be offering similar arbitrage deals, but this is a while supplies last essentially, and all you really do is you type your zip code, whatever it may be, and you can choose from anywhere in the United States here. And it really doesn't matter. And if there's a valuable game that is currently available in that area, you just simply click in and it'll tell you if it's available in the kiosk. Now, from talking to some people, I've heard that you won't really necessarily get an accurate description that it's still viable in the kiosk. Sometimes it's delayed a little bit, so keep that in mind. And I would kind of get there as quick as possible if it's nearby you to check it out. Obviously, if you don't have any nearby you, it's not exactly a most viable idea to come in person to do that. And that's about all I wanted to cover in this video. So thanks for listening in and have a great day.